successful, life's easy. Well, no, success is expensive. I started selling these silly wallets, and all of a sudden they took off, and I spent more time raising capital to buy more inventory so I could sell more. But it was a great learning experience. I learned to make a lot of money selling wallets. But anyway, my life changed when I met this man here, Dr. R. Buckminster Fuller. This here is what Fuller is noted for. He's considered a futurist and a friendly genius. This is a geodesic dome, which was at the Montreal World's Fair in 1967. So in 1967, I hitchhiked from New York City all the way to Montreal to go see the dome, and it was a mind-blowing experience. I never thought I'd ever meet the great genius. John Denver calls him the planet's friendly genius. So anyway, but in 1981, I had a chance to study with him up in Kirkwood, California, near Lake Tahoe, for 5 days. And I made the mistake of sitting down well, he sat down next to me, really. And it was called the Future of Business Seminar. And he sits down next to me. He says, Robert, what is your life's purpose? What is your mission in life? I said, oh, to get rich. Wrong answer. He chewed me out. He says, it's a waste of a good mind. It says, why don't you do something to change the world? I said, change the world? I just want to get rich, And finally, I got it. As he says, I'm not here to work for me. I'm here to work for everybody else. And it was a pretty cathartic event once I realized how greedy I was. Then I studied with him for 3 years. And every time he kept asking the same question that he asked himself, what can I do? I'm just a little guy. What can I do? I'm just a little guy. He was tiny, too. So I ask all of you, what can you do? We're just little people in many ways. So I studied with him for 3 times, 81, 82, and 83. And then he passed away on July 1st, 1983. And he left this book behind. It's called The Grunch of Giants. It stands for Gross Universal Cashites, Grunch. It's how the ultra-rich rip us off. Now, Fuller is a friendly genius. He never wrote finance books or economic books. He's math, science, art, design. He's an architect. I read Grunch of Giants and understood it because it's exactly what my rich dad was telling me. The rich are ripping us off. So at that point, I said, what can I do? I'm just a little guy. And I decided at that time I would take on grunge. And for those of you who wonder who grunge is, you may just notice that those crashes we just had, we got bailed out. The rich got bailed out. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Bernanke and the president and Paulson stand up there and they say, this was a mistake. We had to save the economy.